Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia State's offense will start this game off with the football. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Finley. Makes the catch, it's Wiles. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab, it's Wiles. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Overton. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the 1st drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's Finley. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll go back to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hurst. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Grabbed over the middle, it's Simmons. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by just 4 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, though.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll run play action. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Finley. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Stroman. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1 man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. Get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback will keep it. And some room to work. Picks up the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hurst. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here's the pressure. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Off play action on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Blackburn. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Finds a tight end. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Throws to the back. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Simmons. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Roberts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And his throw is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Roberts. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Finley. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now this offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in, it's Dozier. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. On the direct snap, it's Roberts. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Got a man. It's Blackburn. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're facing a 3rd down. To the air, it's Finley. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it down the left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. This one's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They'll try the run. Oh, and a ball. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Finley. Release to the back. Caught over the middle, it's Simmons. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. At the 45 on his way. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big
a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Gonna run it. It's Simmons. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 11 over South Carolina. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The points have been tough to come by, and they'll try to stretch this to a 2-possession game. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Finley. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. 3rd down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Works the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. We've got a timeout on the field. A tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work with the run on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it here on third and goal. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They're now up 9-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggle, struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like this. I wouldn't get used to seeing it, but for this team right here, they got to love the way that they played defense. They made the plays required to win. That's a happy group all around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.